What's going on?
Were you able to look into my case? Because I think they called it in.
Briefly. So,
I mean, long story short, because I know you're busy, I felt like they were taking away my First Amendment right to be an activist against the Jehovah's Witnesses. He was basically preaching to me that I could do better things with myself, my life, whatever. But the bottom line is that I felt like he was encroaching within my rights to counter protests and a religious organization.
Okay. And this happened today, correct?
Yes.
Have you been contacted by Santa Monica PD in the past?
Never.
So this is the first time you've done this?
No. I have, I'm a YouTuber. I have many videos, my interactions with the police and protesting against the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay. So my understanding today, there was an issue with an umbrella and alleging that you damaged it.
Correct. And which I did not do, and I pointed out that there's so many cameras around that it's easily provable that I didn't touch it. I wasn't even near it.
You weren't there?
Correct. 100% correct.
Okay. So then if you weren't there, then what's the complaint?
My complaint is that the officers intimidated me, telling me that I should not go back there to protest. That would be considered harassment. And my point was that it's freedom of speech. If they don't like what I'm saying, they're free to leave. I've had interactions with many cops all over the city, but these two cops today were very aggressive with me.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Well, again, you do have a freedom of speech, but once it becomes harassing or threatening or damaging property or anything like that, what you're saying you're not doing, that's when it becomes an issue and we get called. And it sounds like that's why we got called today, because they're alleging that you messed up their umbrella, so that's why we were there.
Correct.
And from briefly talking to the officers that were out there, they're saying that you that this is an ongoing thing between you and the Jehovah's.
Yes, I'm an activist because I was born and raised 35 years in that, and my parents are shunning me and my family, so I have a real reason to be an activist.
Okay.
But regardless of the purpose, I can be a stupid ass if I want to. All I'm saying is that it's my right, but they're taking it away from me by telling me that I shouldn't go back. They gave me such a warning that if I was to go back and then they have to go, they were called on me, they gave me the impression that they're going to act on it and do whatever they're going to do. Okay?
I hear you.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying now. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. Well, let me talk to those officers here, and we'll make sure that doesn't happen again.
I would appreciate that very much. And for me to follow up, I mean, is it possible to get a case number, a name, so that in the future I call just to make sure that, like I said, like I told the officers respectfully, that I've been doing this for a long time. I've never had an issue until today with the cops because of their intimidation. And I know that the Jehovah's Witnesses always call the cops on me, and should it be the same two cops, I do not want them to push further. So I really would appreciate if you do speak with them and let them know that as long as I'm not, damaging property, punching people, cursing them out, being respectful, but being a a whistleblower, that's my right, and they shouldn't intimidate me.
You gotta remember too, if they're calling, if Jehovah are calling the police, and those are the only two officers available and they can respond, they have to respond to that call.
Understood.
So
yeah.
If they get there and they're alleging something is happening, a crime is being committed like it was today,
Right.
They have to, by law, they have to contact you. They have to go up and see what's going on and see if there's a crime actually occurring.
Understood. So, but that's not my complaint. That is not my complaint.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I get it. And,
okay.
And we already talked about what the complaint is, and I'm gonna reach out to them as well.
Awesome. What was your name again?
Lozano, Sergeant Lozano.
Okay. And is there a case number that I should be aware of?
Give me 1 second. I'm looking for it.
Okay, great.
What time did it happen at?
Approximately 4:30 today.
And what was the whereabout? What was it?
It is adjacent to the Super Dry store, where the two big dinosaurs are carved right there.
On the promenade?
Yeah, on the promenade where the Jehovah's Witnesses are always at every day.
Oh, here it is. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
17-75507.
Okay, awesome. Got it. Okay, great. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Good.